Hello everybody, welcome back to the Pixel Therapy channel, the home of great gaming and even better vibes. Today I want to discuss something new that is coming to the sim racing community, especially in the Australasian region. So that is New Zealand, Australia, and maybe parts of Japan and Asia. Essentially, what I want to discuss is the SimGrid. The SimGrid is an online racing community that has been active since about mid-2020, especially during the COVID times when you had a lot of professional drivers who weren't able to race in the real world and took up sim racing. So I think the SimGrid was founded by Dave Carell along with a few other people, and it has grown massively since that period of mid-2020 till now. So what they've started doing now is they're trying out a beta program which has daily races. And they've gone and set up an Oceanic server which will be able to cater to people in the Australia and New Zealand time zone. And now, the reason I'm excited is, for me personally, one thing that I really love and want to see more of is the iRacing daily style or the GT Sport daily style races. A few weeks ago, I did a video on Sim Racing GP, and I was excited because they were able, that was a service that's coming out and is going to be able to provide that sort of a thing. Only that now, the SimGrid has gone on and done that currently, and they have servers live that will allow you to get into daily racing. So how do you access these servers? If you just go to the simgrid.com, which I will just open up here on my display capture. Right there, the simgrid.com, you come to this page over here. And essentially what will happen is, if you want, you can actually come to the link here where it says daily racing, and if you click on that link, it will open up the beta page. So I will just centralize this again. There we go. You come to a beta page that looks like this, and essentially what you guys need to do is you need to log in via Steam. So the login button is on the top right hand side of the page, and if you log in via Steam, it will connect to your Steam account, and then you can sign in and do these daily races. So the races are on the hour every hour, and they're at different locations. So at 7 p.m. we've got Kyalami, at 8 p.m. we've got Mount Panorama, at 9 o'clock we've got Imola, and so on and so forth. And essentially it covers all the regions. So you've got the European servers, the American servers, and the Oceanic server, so that's Australia and New Zealand. And you can filter out the various series that you want to do, whether it's GT3, GT4, or the Cup cars. So I'm really pumped for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sign up and then actually see what it looks like, and actually do a race and come back with feedback as to the style and the quality of the race. So essentially what I want to do now is jump into a race, record the race, let you guys sort of see what kind of quality racing is there and how well it works, and then after the race, kind of give my final thoughts and feedback. Thank you very much for your time. Have a Merry Christmas, and I guess I'll see you guys on track. Peace. Well, here we are, guys. We are on the grid at Mount Panorama in the SimGrid server. I did not qualify for this particular race because I am well off the pace. I think the fastest guys are doing a 2-minute 1, which is standard for Mount Panorama Bathurst, and I'm doing a 2-minute 9 or a 2-minute 10. Because of that, I've decided not to qualify, stay back at the back of the grid, so that way I do not create a bottleneck, especially at the top of the mountain. And also, I imagine there'll be a lot of blue flags that I'll be seeing during the course of this race, and that'll be my primary focus, getting out of the way, keeping it clean, and trying not to get into any trouble. I think the most I can do in this particular case is I just want to try out the daily races, see the quality of racing, and maybe I want to try and improve my safety rating by not getting into any incidences and being safe, basically. So the goal of this particular race is just to finish without incidents and not cause any crashes and sort of see how this goes. So in a few seconds, we'll be hitting drive and we'll be kicking off. And we'll be on Bathurst at Mount Panorama. I will not be doing a lot of commentary, obviously, because I really have to concentrate on this particular race, especially at the start and at the top of the hill. I might say something once in a while, but it's a short race. It's only 25 minutes. It's kicking off in about 10 or so seconds. And yeah, just wish me luck. I really need to try not to mess people's race up. I've picked a Bentley because I'm more confident in that car. It's a more forgiving car. But it's not necessarily the fastest or the most nimble out in that.
25 minutes. All right, mate. Here we go.
All right, so we're doing our regular rolling start procedure.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
I tend to ride the brake a little bit just to sort of warm them up.
Green line, go, go, go.
We're off. So the tires are still cold, the brakes are still cold. We didn't have enough time to warm anything up. I expected more of a run in the rolling start. So which means the Bentley being a heavy car, I have to really brake earlier than most normal braking points. So we'll brake about here. And then just kind of roll it in. Maybe that was a little too early. Please stand on your brake, step on your brake. That was not helpful. All right, now we have to catch up because those guys are faster than me as it is. And the blue flag will be coming quickly enough, I can imagine. Tires are still quite cold, so I really need to be careful. Yeah, they're gone. This is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. They're gone. Oh my goodness. If that incident hadn't happened, hopefully I would have capitalized on some mistakes. I was secretly hoping that was the case, but in this case, but it happens with racing, you know? Wow, look at the gap. This is bad. This is really bad. I guess this is turning into a hot lap video. This circuit requires so much concentration. Especially this bit. One of the trickiest series of turns in sim racing, if you ask me.
This is me.
Yeah, so that's a 208. I think the leader is doing like a 201. So there is a huge pace difference between us. In sim racing, you get these tracks that just kind of make you warm, you know? Like, it's just, you just have to focus so much. Like, generally when you sim race, you feel warm anyways, but then there are these particular race tracks that make you feel a little warmer, a little faster, you know? Dare I say, a little sweaty as well. I'm feeling pretty warm right now. The amount of concentration I have to put in, even when I'm just trying to be quick without traffic, arguably this could actually be a blessing in disguise. Though I don't think it'll do much for my safety rating, because I think in ACC the way the safety rating works is you have to be within a second of a car and complete a lap or two, and then it gives you safety rating points. But there's no one around me. I'm just hot lapping at this point. So either way though, in theory the service works. You know, we got in with no issues. We got into the servers no problem. First try in, there were people there. It's a small grid of like 10 cars. So I imagine as it sort of like moves out of beta and more people get away with it, who'll get multiple grids, multiple servers. Now I don't know how well ACC is able to make splits based on skill. Because with GT Sport you have a safety rating and a skill rating. So I'm be curious to see how SimGrid set up their servers and their splits to try and distinguish, because this is not an ideal situation where you have a person like me who isn't strong on a track like this and is racing 7 seconds off the pace. Like, it's not entertaining to race. It's not entertaining to watch. Overshot that one. So yeah, now I am optimistic. I kind of like this. This is sort of the racing, or rather, let me not, I wanted to say this is sort of the racing I enjoy. The truth is, I enjoy sim racing, period. But I think this is what most of the sims need. is a service like this where people can just jump in, have a decent race with decent competition. If this came
Yellow flag in sector 1.
to... Sorry, I'm sort of focusing. If this came to R Factor 2, this would be a game changer. And I think their competition servers actually come live. They said on the 24th, but in New Zealand we are ahead with the time zones. So I'll assume that means the 25th for us. But then again, are they just European servers or do they have Oceanic servers? Because the truth is, if R Factor 2 has a service like this, where you get daily races, oh my goodness, I will be all over that. And just that choice of coming from work, jumping into an R Factor server, doing a race, jumping into an ACC server, doing a race, jumping into an iRacing server, doing a race, you know, GT Sport, whatever your flavor is. That choice is what I think sim racing needs. We don't need any more sims. We just need sims to provide good, clean racing that people can do online. I'm talking too much and I'm missing my shifts now. I need to focus a bit more. But this video has turned from a racing video into a talk and drive video. So we just need to make sure we don't get blue flagged. That's sort of like the goal. But yeah, if they can do that, that would be fantastic. I don't know, what do you guys think? In the comments, just chime in. Am I asking for too much? Are you guys satisfied with the way sim racing is? Are you okay with the league format where you just race the guys that you know at a set time during the week? Or will these daily races be more of your thing? And these guys are quick. Look at those times. That was a short shift there. Again, I wasn't focusing. You say that, but it's still a 208, mate. It's still a 208. There's nothing fast about that. I love this track. I love Mount Panorama, but for the life of me, I am slow AF. It's fun though. Cannot argue with fun. Can you imagine what this racetrack is like in a motion rig? With all the undulations, the tight turns. I reckon there are certain tracks that are fantastic in a motion rig. This, Laguna Seca with its tight, nippy sort of lines. Oran Park that I did in iRacing a while ago. I reckon those will be great in a motion rig. Sorry, I had to focus again. Now here's a funny thing I noticed that I'm doing. I'm quiet during the big straights, and I'm deciding to do my commentary in the most technical parts. Why? I have no idea. But this is what's happening. So the guy who had the crash, M. Hewitt, I think he's just given up. He's gone to the pits from what I can see. I was kind of expecting him to... I don't know how much damage he had, but at least try and mount some form of comeback. That way I could have had someone to race with. But oh well, this happens. The mountain is known for that, taking cars out. The car's getting lighter, you can tell. My time is improving slowly. Not by much. Not by an amount that you can write home about, but... But if I'm getting faster... Ah, that was way too early. I think they're all getting faster. I hit the brakes way too early there.
Low fuel, prepare for box. Well done, mate. That's not best.
If I miscalculated my fuel. Oh wow, I was 7 minutes late and I've miscalculated my fuel. That's embarrassing. Alright, we'll do one more lap. Finish this lap. Go in the pits. I was wondering why I was getting so fast, and I was like, oh, okay. Because you're an idiot and you miscalculated your fuel and you didn't put enough fuel in. Alright, we've got a blue flag.
On your right, clear right.
You're on the right.
Okay, mate.
through.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap. That's half distance. Should be about 8 minutes of fuel remaining. Our fuel window will open after 30 minutes and closes after 90 minutes. It's on your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. You've used half your fuel. 2 litres remaining.
Yeah. There's no point in holding him up. He wasn't a blue flag, now that I see again, but...
minute speed limit. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. On exit, we should be in position 6, a few seconds in front of Davis. Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Okay, put some fuel in. We'll just put some fuel in, do one more lap, and then sign out. I wasn't expecting much with regards to this.
The pit exit is clear. Push now.
Finish off the race.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. P6.
How am I P6? Did someone crash out of the race? Did people quit? Easy, don't lose it at the last minute. We're on the final lap. The race is done. Bring it home.
Last lap.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Yeah, look at that. I actually did do a fastest lap. Who would have thunk it?
Leader has finished the race.
Look at the fireworks. No, don't start the party without me. I'm a coming.
Alright,
Sixth place.
Ooh.
Okay, it's over. Good drive.
I got faster, people. Let's jump out of that. Well, guys, that's it. This is what you can expect with the daily races on the sim grid. I think the quality of racing seems good from the little that I saw. Clearly, I think we lost 3 cars. I shouldn't be P6. We started off with a grid of 9 cars. So either they crashed out or something happened. But yeah, good racing. I think the next track, which is kicking off in about 10 minutes, is Imola. I'm not going to do that. I've got Christmas presents to wrap. But definitely, I think I'll be doing more and more videos regarding races on here. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this sort of service. Would you guys be doing any of these? Yeah. Thanks a lot, and peace. Merry Christmas, guys.